Alright, here we are driving in El Paso. Just thought I'd show you some scenery here. We have rocks and two ginormous smokestacks over here. A mountain over there. Yeah, I picked up another bad spot. Okay, here we are driving in El Paso. We have two ginormous smokestacks right here. Okay. And Nellie tells me this has been abandoned for quite a while because they were harming too many people with their output. And that is Mexico we're looking at over there. All of that is Juarez. And we've got quite a view of Juarez from the car. Nellie's pulling over so we get a better view. All right. Down there's a border fence. Nellie tells me that's the poorer part of Juarez. Looks very, very different than it does in El Paso. Speaking of which, I'll be able to show you El Paso in a second. We're coming up around where we can see it. Okay. On this side over here, that's the University of El Paso, right? That's the University of El Paso. The Sun Bowl is back behind there. They're playing a game there tomorrow. Forgot who's playing in the Sun Bowl. McKinney Wrecking is on this side of the border, but most of that is Mexico over there. No, the bridge isn't in New Mexico. But most of that is Mexico over there. You can see a very, very different architecture and everything just across the border. Now we're moving away from the border, so we're going to see more of El Paso here as we go. I'm not going to give you guys too much of this because it can get boring, but yeah, we're showing downtown El Paso right here. Most of the border crossing bridges are there. In fact, you can see one if you look carefully in the video. I'll put a little arrow or something at it if I can remember to. I should. El Paso's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. A lot bigger. Yawning. It was a 12-hour drive to get here yesterday. There's downtown El Paso. The curious thing about El Paso, if you come here, you notice it right away. There's no grass in front of any of the homes. Okay? And I think Nellie thinks I'm kind of crazy and goofy when I say things like this, but I have noticed that the better neighborhoods, you can tell the better neighborhoods by how they maintain their yards. Okay, and especially around the businesses. The cheap businesses, they just concrete everything. All the flower, where we would have flower beds in College Station, they have concrete. Now you can tell the better businesses because instead of concrete, they use rocks. And the high-end businesses don't have any weeds in their rocks. That's just me. But we haven't seen any grass in front of any homes yet. Yes, there's real trees here, though. You see those. And it's seen a huge mix of Spanish and English everywhere. You also see a whole bunch of people just, yeah, that lot's a good example of what I'm talking about. That's not a high-end business. But anyhow, on one end of El Paso, you can see where people just dump stuff. Since there's so low humidity, metal doesn't rust really well here. So they just dump it out in the middle of their lot, and that's storage. They just leave it there. Okay, that's what people do. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little drive through El Paso. I know more than one of you, when I did the driving to Houston videos, made comments saying you like to see driving around different towns sometimes. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of a drive through El Paso. Is this the tallest bridge?
Yeah, this is the tallest highway, yeah. Here.
Yeah. Should we tell them what you told me about it?
If you want.
Big cemetery over there. Got it. Well, Nellie tells me this is the tallest bridge in El Paso. So it's also where people suicide the most. They just drive up on top, park their car, get out of the car, and jump over the rail. No, not a nice story. But something you would only know if you were here with a local. If you're on a tourist, they wouldn't tell you things like that. Until a body smacks down in front of the bus as you're driving through. It's not that prevalent, people, so don't worry about that. There's not raining bodies. I think there would be signs along the freeway warning you if it was that bad. Or a cop posted up there to keep you from seeing any of that. What's over there? Where is? It's ways away over there. We're too far inland now. This is all El Paso. Well, anyhow, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this. I've run this enough. I think I can quit running this. You guys have gotten the idea. El Paso is a very different looking town than what I'm used to seeing in most areas. Very, very different. Doesn't look like much of what we're used to. Oh, there's our hotel, by the way. Complete with gun shop right next door. Which is sold out of everything. I mean, completely. They're empty. They've got no inventory left. Anyhow, like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. See you later.